I mean, if the dagger hasn't already been inserted, you might be able to do that right here.
I don't know if you're a fan of Halloween horror flicks, but I believe the dagger has already been inserted, and if not, that was the opportunity. And a flag is coming in, probably targeting the shot from Taylor Taliulu. Taliulu, who left the game shaken up earlier, put a hit on Chris Coyle after he couldn't reach the pass, and that appears to be the type of play in which targeting will be called. Let's see if that's it.
Taking a look here, Chris Coyle.
Shoulder to shoulder.
Well, from that angle, it kind of looked to me like it was shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
That to me looked clean. They're looking for him launching or making contact with the head. I think from that first angle, I think this might be a good one here. Yeah, it looks to me, I think that's good. I think he's clean.
Well, they called targeting. The mic's not working by Atlanta Clark. And with all targeting fouls, the replay official will have a look at it and see if the ejection portion of it stands up. Have another look and listen to see if we can tell where the contact is.
Yeah, it's really hard to tell whether or not it's helmet to helmet or shoulder pad.
You get ejected for that. That rule's got to change.
To remember now, as they're reviewing this, you can't wipe the 15 yards off the play. Personally, watching this, Reese, I don't think that was targeted. Now, unfortunately, it's still going to be a 15-yard penalty. The good news, at least for Washington State, if they deem that this wasn't, malicious and it wasn't helmet to helmet.
That was not malicious at all. That wasn't even that good of a hit.
And the penalty can be helmet to helmet. That's not necessarily part of the targeting thing. Any contact above the shoulders, in the head and neck area, the initial contact there, the ejection would be upheld.
And we've seen some instances a lot this year early too, Reese, in games where this has gotten called, and when you went back and watched it, it wasn't even a penalty in the first place.
Really on the field
we can't hear
stands.
Land Clark, but the ejection is going to stand.
Wow.
So Taliulu is gone for the game. Now, to your point, and this wouldn't be an example of that because the ejection stood, but it's one thing that I feel certain they're going to look at in the offseason. When a play is not a penalty, and targeting is the only foul. And remember, you can have targeting in conjunction with another foul, roughing the passer, unnecessary roughness, whatever it may be. And the penalty in that situation could still stand. But when targeting is the only penalty, they've got to find a way to wipe it off the field.
No doubt about it. And I feel very bad for this young guy right here.
I do too.
Because, in my opinion, that wasn't even a penalty, and now this guy can't even play the second half of the game.
I don't differ with you completely, but I will say that in the Pac-12, they put a huge emphasis on calling this particular penalty, and they may have deemed it, in addition to where the contact came, that the hit was slightly late because he should have seen that the ball.
That kid just got screwed to a Lulu.